Okay, I'm back with a video. It's a love working. So I've got my little doll babies. The client is married to the target. They're going through some difficulties at the minute. So what we're going to do is bring them back together again. And for that, I'm asking the help of Sallos. He's a spirit from Ars Goetia. I've done many videos on Sallos before, so if you want to know more about him, please go back into my videos and you'll see, I'm sure there's a few spells there where I go into a bit more detail about him. And also I'm asking the help of the Holy Death as well. So this couple, they were together. There's been a bit of an issue. They're apart at the moment, so also the client, she wants to have a family with the guy in question. So what we're doing is, I've got the little dolls, and as I've said before, they've been blessed. So what I'm going to do is get a tiny little baby. It's a plastic baby. We're going to put that in her arms, kind of like so, and put it together with the male doll. I'm going to bind. So I'm going to bind them together. We'll go quiet a little minute here because I really need to make some statements. Okay. And I'm using the padlock to lock them together in love, and also with that little child as a family unit. Tie it in 3 little knots. Okay, that's the petition, and I'm bringing it forward. I already have used some oil on that, some Love Me oil, Think of Me oil. I'll use a little bit more. But anyway, I'm just going to pop this into the jar along with the dolls. So on your petition, you could write what you truly want. And I like to put things in the present tense, but it's up to you what way you do that. This is balm of Gilead. I'm putting 2 little pieces in, one for her and one for him. And a cinnamon stick. I like to break these actually to get the heat out. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to fill this up with some honey. I'll just pause this whilst I do that because it takes a while. Okay, so I filled it up with some honey and some red wine. So what I'm going to do now is put a little bit of ginger. That's good for sexual attraction. And where are we? Some catnip, again, that's very good for sexual attraction. Some orris root. Eye bright. Always see in your mind's eye as you go along. You want to see everything as it, you want to see it. I keep saying, don't worry about how things get to the point. Just see yourself in your mind's eye, happy, doing what you want to do, being with the person that you love, etc. You don't need to panic about how things are going to get there, etc. Just know that it has happened and see yourself going out on dates. See yourself, if it's marriage, not for this client, obviously, but, if you want to, whatever it is, just see it in your mind's eye. I'm putting in a tiny bit of lavender because I want to keep him calm. Don't want any drama. Some grains of paradise is what I'm looking for. Okay. There we go. Just a little bit of, I always use some rose water. It's really nice. I need some Open Road Abacamino, powdered down Abacamino. sticks, some Follow Me Boy, Rush oil, precipitation oil, precipitato. That helps with the speed, seemingly. Okay, a little bit of jasmine. Love Me oil. And Stay With Me oil. I really need to sort these oils out because I'm running low on them. I have a stack already made, but it's just getting them into bottles is the problem. Pheromones. Okay. I think that's us. So there may be a few bits and pieces that I'm going to add into that later on down the line. So I'm not sure about sealing this up yet. I think I might leave it. One more thing. I need a bit more honey in that. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm calling on the Sallos, Duke Sallos. So what I'll do is I'll just pop the lid on this in the meantime. I'll blow into it, sorry, first. Okay, give it a tiny shake, and that's Sallos' sigil, and I've activated that sigil. A lot of people have been asking about activation of sigils and how I do it, so I will do a video on that because I think it would be quite informative. Everyone's different with regards to sigils. I'm just putting that through some incense. But for me, I like to drop into sort of a trance-like state, and I don't gaze at the sigil for hours on end. I just gaze at the sigil for a certain amount of time, and I normally get a feel as to when the spirit is here. So I've said before, if you're calling on any of these spirits from the Goetia, you best to probably try with the good-natured ones. Sallos is good-natured, and Seer or Seire, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. He's another spirit that I find to be quite friendly. But yeah, Sallos is good for love work, mending relationships. I find he's very good for that, and he works really well, and he has a lovely energy, a really nice feel. So anyway, what I'm going to do is that's going to sit on that. But also, I did say that Santissima Muerte, I've called on her, and I've got a little handwritten petition for her altar for the client. And I've also, this is a pink candle. I know it looks a strange color. This is pink. And I've made this, I've dressed it. I'm going to put a few more things on that. It looks a bit bare, but yeah. I'm going to put some more herbs on that. There's some cinnamon and sugar on it at the minute, and a few oils. But I'm going to put that on her altar as an offering for this client in question, and that will go to her. So we have the two spirits working on the issue, so hopefully that will help. So I'm going to actually look at a few cards here, and I'll sort this out later. Where are you? So I did look at some of the Normand cards. Okay, so I'm seeing this is about communication. Key card. So you are important to him with regards to you maybe don't feel that way at the moment, but you're important to him, extremely important. We've got the key, and then we've got the book. The book is a secret or something that needs to be said. So I think that will happen because I've got the birds as the key card, and the birds is all about chatter, communication. That's what that means. So we've got the sun and the house. Happiness, card of happiness is the sun. The house to me that's something official. So that could be a hospital, it could be a courthouse, it could be a school, it could be, just think along the lines of something official. But that's got something to do with your happiness, which is very strange. So I'm not really, I'm not certain because I'm trying to think, how could you be happy with regards to a building? So I don't know. I know that you're both married, so maybe I don't know. You know, it could be having a child in a hospital, to bring you two together again or something along those lines. But I'm briefly looking at these cards, and from what I see is I do think you'll hear from him. I think he needs to say something to you, and I think that you're very important to him. Don't ever think you're not. He did marry you, so But I do think you will find happiness. But it's centered around this building, which is sort of baffling me at the minute. Get back to me and let me know what your thoughts are on that. I did look at a couple of oracle cards as well. The first one out was the Serpent. That is a card of knowledge and healing, despite what it sounds like. The next one is Wealth. And then we've got the Fire Fairy, creating action on optimism. So it's important to stay optimistic. Where am I? Risk. Disruption. So I think that's where you're at the moment. You feel very disrupted. But Birth, Rebirth. That's a good card. That's a card of things turning around for you, and everything, falling into place and stuff. We all go through these. How can I phrase it? We all go through these times where we're struggling and we're trying to find ourselves and stuff, but it's all growth. It's to do with soul growth, and I think that's where you're at now at the moment. And despite everything being really difficult and really hard, I do believe things will work themselves out for you. So please stay in touch with me and let me know how things are between you and him. And I'm going to pop a little candle on top of your jar, but normally I'll be using either a tape or a time. Always be careful actually with these honey jars if you're burning freestanding candles on top of them. I actually like to use these tall candles on top of the jars, but you just have to be very careful. You don't want an accident with regards to fire. So thehouseofmagick@gmail.com, or you can find me in the comments section. And thanks for everyone for watching.